I feel though like the cosplays that I choose to wear are greatly affected now by what I look like. Although I say that, and I dressed up as friggin' Red Hood this weekend, and I'm not in
You
any
look
kind of shape to be representing Red Hood. But
you look great
um,
as Red Hood.
well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. You know, you're already on the show, Doug. It's not gonna get you any favors by complimenting me here. But yeah, I mean, does it affect you guys at all? I mean, I know for me, I get self conscious, obviously, with how I look, and does that affect
Um,
what you're gonna choose to cosplay as, or do you guys just don't care about that stuff?
I personally think about who do I want to cosplay as. If I wanted to go in as, say, Tinkerbell, and I've seen Tinkerbells at a con,
Mm-hmm.
um, if that was what moved me, that's what I'd do, and not give a crap about what other people think.
Yeah, it does kind of depend a little bit for me. I do usually try to stay in my lane. So if I'm like, for example, if I'm doing Spider-Man, I will not take the hood off. Like I won't take the mask off when the
Right.
kids are around because Spider-Man does not look like a 47-year-old man.
Right.
And I don't want to like quote unquote spoil the illusion for the kids. Do I give a shit what other cosplayers think about what I'm doing or not doing? No, I've had costumes or other cosplayers. I've had cosplayers come up to me and be like, I don't like you in that. That doesn't suit you. That's not good or whatever. I could give a crap about. But if I'm trying to create an illusion for like a little kid, then I'll do my best to maintain that illusion to the best of my ability type of thing. But I do tend to stay in my lane and just play grumpy old guys because that's
Well, I
what
don't know. I wouldn't call
I'm used
Cable a
to.
grumpy old guy.
Cable is the grumpiest.
The thing about cosplay and I find so many cosplayers, let me rephrase that. So many uptight cosplayers forget this. The word is cosplay. And the biggest part of that is play. And if you're not having fun doing it, you're doing it wrong.
Agreed.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you. At the same time, I feel like it's normal and okay for people to be self conscious, right? Like there are some. I'm not gonna wear a spandex suit. I say that, but again, you know, but I mean, I'm not gonna just like I wouldn't go in as Spider Man, like Jeff does, just in a plain spandex suit. I just would not feel comfortable in that, right? And if somebody does, it's completely cool. I wouldn't be comfortable in doing it. You know what I mean?
Let me ask you guys something. Is there, because I've seen this a few times and a few different people talking about this. Every now and then I'll have someone suggest a cosplay to me, and it is invariably a grumpy old guy. And I'll sometimes I'll see it and I'll lean into it. I'm like, yeah, but do you ever feel like you want to push back on something? Like someone will suggest something for you based on the fact that you're an older guy, or Doug with the white hair, or
Yeah.
JF with the beard, or whatever, you know what I mean, or your body type or whatever. Do you ever kind of like want to push back and be like, hey man, I'm not just like some mannequin dummy that'll just put anything on because I look like that particular thing?
I have had several people push me to do a Jor-El cosplay because of the white hair and I'm fairly wide. The Marlon Brando Jor-El from the first Superman movie.
Mm-hmm.
And I really have no interest in that.
That's fair.
I'm not a Superman guy. That's why I do Lobo, because it's,
Yeah, the anti-Superman.
He kicks the crap out of it. I do want to do a Bizarro at some time.
That would be cool. What about you, JS?
Yeah, I mean, I kind of agree that I need to have some sort of an affinity to the character to want to cosplay it, right? Like if it's not a character that I care about, I don't like it's cosplay, right? Like if I don't know the character or I don't care about the character, I don't want to play the character, right?
No, but what if they're only suggesting it to you because they think it matches your overall body type or age or whatever? Is that still cool with you, or do you kind of like get a little up in arms about it?
No, I mean, no, not at all. I don't mind people suggesting it. And again, if it's a character that I didn't think of and be like, oh, that's actually a good idea. I've had that happen before.
Yeah,
that's actually a good idea. I never even thought of that. But at the same time, the opposite is a lot of people say, oh, you should do this or you should do that. And it's like, yeah, but I don't give a shit about these characters. Like, I want to do a character that I don't give a shit about, right?
Every time someone messages me, like, there's this anime character, I'm like, stop everything you're about to say. It's not going to matter. And you know what? Part of it is, it's not even that I don't give a shit, is I don't want to show up to a thing as a thing, and I don't know the thing, and then someone from that fandom comes up and they want to talk to you about the thing, and I'm just like, I'm sorry, man, I don't know anything about this. And then I ruin the experience for them, right?
Yeah, it's funny you say that. You made a comment this weekend to Jennifer saying, "Hey, you do a great 7 to 9 with
she
this
would
look."
kill. Yeah.
And then I was talking to her after the con saying, "Hey, that's a good idea. You should that would be a really good cosplay." And she's like, "Yeah, but I don't even know who that is."
Oh, well then, yeah. I just
So I'm
assumed
like,
she was
okay,
your
yeah,
wife,
fair enough.
so she would know who that is, or your girlfriend, she would know who that is.
Yeah,
but
no, she's not into Star Trek at all.
That's a
So I get that part, right? The whole if you don't know the character, you don't want to be with a kid and the kid's like running lines from the show and you're like, I don't know what you're saying, you know?
Yeah, I just find now, because I'm not as up to speed on I don't know what we want to call it. I don't want to call it woke culture, but I just worry, like I'll message somebody that will have attributes that match a particular character, and I'll be like, oh, you'd be really good at this. I don't want them to come back and go, are you only suggesting this because, like, I was talking to the Dork Side the other day, and I was watching Deadpool 2, and I'm realizing that she would make an excellent Domino from Deadpool 2. Like,
Absolutely.
like spot on. And as I was about to message her, I thought, is this okay for me to suggest this? Because I'm only suggesting it because of the physical similarities. I'm not, and she hadn't even seen the film. So, I mean, the point is kind of moot, but would she murder as that? Yeah, probably, because there's a lot of similarities between the two characters. But
she actually posted the other day, or maybe it was today that I saw it, Mirabella from Encanto.
right.
Oh, that would be amazing.
She would be perfect for
incredible.
Well, I think that's
That
what
was
she
an
told me at
incredible
the time when we
comparison.
were having that conversation. She's like, I am legally required to do this cosplay. So yeah. So I just want to make sure that you guys are cool, because it must happen to you, like Doug, you're saying, like, and again, the same thing. I get it. Would you absolutely murder the Brando Jor-El? Dude, I would cosplay baby Kal-El in the fucking crib if it meant that you were going to do that.
Well, who knows? Maybe someday I will.
Yeah.
I never say never.
No, I know. But you have no connection to the character. You have no interest in doing it. By all means, that makes sense to me.
Thanks for watching this Geek Boutique podcast snippet. If you'd like to listen to the full episode, head on over to either geekboutique.podbean.com or your favorite podcast platform of choice. Please make sure you click that like and subscribe button, and don't forget to also click the notification bell. That way you'll make sure you never miss an upload. But that'll be it for today. Stay geeky, everybody. I'll see you next time.